Kimber Rabigo back in the game for the Titans. Back row attack by Grossman.
Nice up. Little confusion, West Salem's part. Good stretch.
And
off the block.
That's Maddie Caston off of the block for another kill for her. She's doing a nice job on the outside.
It's great competitive play.
Taya Barowis is back in the game, as is Jacqueline Clark. I think they brought Jacqueline and Clark in. She's got a little bit of height and blocked that Whipple.
Nice floater. Yeah.
Whipple goes back to serve for the Titans.
Yeah, West Salem's starting to stretch it out now.
You don't see that with Benedict very often. Good serve by Whipple. Another timeout by West Albany. Coach is going to let her players take care of this timeout. I like it.
Great competitive play by both teams here. And whenever West Salem gets themselves into system, tough to beat.
They're tough to beat. All their hitters can hit, and it's tough to defend that. You know, if you zone in on Whipple, then somebody else is going to take it. So here we go. Keaton Page passing the ball. And Whipple hitting line off of the block for
Great
the
set.
kill.
Yeah, that height advantage, that hitting point advantage,
Yeah.
it means everything.
Whipple serving for the Titans out of the timeout.
Great try.
That was a good timeout by West Albany. It stopped the bleeding.
Great approach on the left side by Emily Lair. Great hit. Valiant effort by Whipple to try to dig that up.
Allie Benedict back to serve for the Bulldogs. Nice line hit by Clark.
Great court awareness. That side is wide open too often. It's just a matter of getting over the block, if it is, and it's just a one-on-one block right now.
She's a little bright spot. She's a sophomore for the Bulldogs. Played, I think, one set of in the JV match, so they're developing her.
That's great.
Great dig by Benedict.
There's Whipple. And we've got a
double hit.
We've got a double. Haven't seen too many lifts or doubles this match so far. Both teams playing technically very clean.
Yep. It's only about the second call on the setters.
Kelly Benedict back for the serve. Big attack, Campbell. Oh, big hit.
Great swing by Campbell and uses the block.
She's got a beautiful natural arm swing.
She's a real dynamic jumper. She's a triple jumper. Moisen serving for the Titans. Good set by Kale.
Gets it over. That's Emily Lair. You know, there's always the question of what's going to make the best volleyball player. Sometimes it's the girl who could jump. Lindsay Dorsey from Sprague, who's now playing Division II and doing fantastic as a sophomore for Concordia. Long jumper, triple jumper, and it made her very successful.
Yeah, she's a dynamic jumper who was also left-handed.
Yes, yeah, the left-handed part didn't hurt.
That certainly didn't hurt playing that right side. Or back in the game for the Titans. Block wasn't big enough for the Titans there.
Gotta love system. Beautiful pass, beautiful set. Hitters got all the time in the world to figure out what to do, including bounce it off the block.
Back in the game for the Bulldogs, Katie Jimenez serving. Great swing by Delaney Smith.
Delaney Smith, great approach.
She's starting to generate some arm speed on the outside, which is sometimes really hard as a middle because you don't get that big swing.
Oh, look out next year.
Yeah.
Look out for her next year.
Second set goes to the Titans, 25-20.
Just a couple of errors. We had a momentum change. We saw West Albany ahead by a couple of points.
They were up by about 4.
Yeah. Here's our last point. It starts with the pass.
Pass is a little off.
And
Tribble just kind of died on it.
Tough over the shoulder there. And if you played back 2 points, you saw perfect West Albany system. You know, a beautiful pass, 1.5 feet off the net. It was a beautiful thing. So that's the way it turns out sometimes.
We'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
Support for tonight's program was provided by MAPS Credit Union, premier sponsor of Salem-Kaiser Schools. Visit one of our convenient locations in the Willamette Valley or our website, mapscu.com. And by Les Schwab Tire Centers, doing the right thing since 1952. Experience the Les Schwab difference at your neighborhood Les Schwab Tire Center or visit us on the web at leschwab.com. And by Wallery's Premium Pizza in West Salem. Old-fashioned pizza at an old-fashioned price. Located at 1555 Edgewater Street Northwest. Phone 503-362-6858.
We're back for the third set of the matchup between the two Wests, West Albany and West Salem. West Salem's doing a great job of defending their court and has a 2-set lead over West Albany right now.
Great battle. We've got number 10 West Salem against number 12 in the OSAA 6A rankings, West Albany. We've got a pretty strong conference this year with West Salem at 10, West Albany at 12, McNary with a strong team at 16, South Salem at 23, McMinnville, Sprague, North Salem, McKay, Forest Grove kind of finishing out the rest of the ranks. Tonight we've got the top 2 battling it out.
These power rankings are all based upon strength of schedule, who they've played. So, you know, tomorrow, well, everybody will have different numbers depending on who played who tonight. Campbell will start it off for the Titans.
Good block by West Albany.
Good coverage by the Titans. Treble, nice little tip on the inside to earn the side out for the Bulldogs.
Well, we start set number 3 off with a bang. Both teams playing fiercely now. And you don't have to hit hard to get that point.
No, you don't. And then Treble, who hasn't served all night, is serving. Gonna mix it up. After her kill, she gets an ace.
Secret weapon. She's got that patent to hit the tape shot.
Yep.
That's a winner.
People will ask if people practice that. Great block by Kelly. Way to react.
Good joust. Good joust at the net. I think Smith has her hands in there. Quick thinking.
Keaton Page in for the Titans to serve. Kelly trying to save that ball into the net.
I'm hoping that West Albany gets their middles in the action. We saw a couple of quicks to the middle here in this third set. That would open up their offense a little more.
It would. Their passing's got to be on, though, to be able to run that middle.
Whipple stretches, just outside the reach of Valley Benedict.
Maddie Kelly back to serve for the Titans. Well, they tried to run the middle, but the middle wasn't jumping. She's got to jump. That's the Whipple. She's showing line now.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because that middle hit really needs to come over hard, or at least it needs to be strategic and move with a swiper back to the corner. But popping it over means Whipple's got a chance to hit. Valley Benedict with the up. There's Emily Lair. Cross just misses the line.
Well, I think we're seeing a little bit about the middle hitters when we talk about West Albany being kind of in a building year again, that they need to create a presence that, well, there you go. Emily Lair with another kill.
Emily
doing a great job hitting that angle.
Emily is a great offensive utility player. As I mentioned earlier tonight, she's played middle for high school and for club teams, and played right side and left side hitter.
Jacqueline Clark and Tehama Barowis back in the game for West Albany.
Good up by Campbell, and
Whipple's going to try and make them think. And there she goes again.
So it didn't work from the right side, but the left side it seemed to work pretty well.
Yeah, she's
very mobile, right? So her basketball career, multi-sport athlete, people have talked a lot about her athletic capabilities. The fact that she can move across that net so quickly is really a great benefit.
Campbell tried to get a little tricky there and do a little off speed. Didn't quite make it.
You know, she's got such great motion when she's 2 or 3 steps back from that line. I think she was kind of painted into a corner there.
She likes to mix it up a little bit.
Valley Benedict back for the serve. Free ball. West Albany can't quite make a point out of that.
Ashley Moisen serving for the Titans now. Treble's kind of in a funk right now.
Yeah, they need to break this string. Oh, great up by West Albany. The back set.
And good setting selection there to try and get the blockers to really move.
Finds the corner. 2 back sets in a row.
Yeah, Jacqueline Clark owns that line. That's the second kill she's had going line on that side.
Those back sets caught West Salem standing. I don't think they're really ready for that line here.
Well, Jane Kale did a great job of really moving that ball around and working lots of different hitters. West Salem needs to stay in system to be able to have that swing on the ball, as does West Albany. Emily Lair serving. Yeah, try to save it. He's got the right idea. Ashley Orr coming in for the Titans.
Good up by Emily Lair.
Beautiful set to the outside. Great block by Kelly and Smith.
It's a big block.
It's a big block.
It's a big
You got
block.
a 6'2" and a 5'10", so. Smith in the net. Gives West Albany a little breath of fresh air there.
Well, this is their chance.
Katie Jimenez serving. They're only down by a point. And here comes the combo. Doing a great job.
That is dynamic.
Great pass for Campbell, and then it finishes it with the kill.
You know, after seeing all the offensive weapons in West Salem, I'm a little bit surprised at the ranking. And this is obviously great teams in 6A, but this is a very well-balanced team with only a couple of weak spots.
Well, they've only played in one tournament, and they played three 5A teams, so that makes a difference when it comes to your power rankings.
Yeah, they lost to Summit, you know, 1-2 sets, but Summit's a long-time powerhouse in 5A.
And it was a good match. I lost 15-13 in the third. But they also beat Marist, who's the #1 ranked 5A team.
And another long-time powerhouse.
Yes.
Oh, a little miscue there by West Albany. Some great hustle to the ball with West Salem keeping that in play. And both teams are putting a lot on the floor, keeping themselves in. It's just that little bit extra that counts.
Oh, little touch.
I think that might have gone out on its own.
It would have gone out on its own. So West Albany's going to try and stop the bleeding here with a timeout.
Oh yeah, the train has left the station. It's still early in this third set, but there's a lot of momentum that's suddenly been built up for West Salem. Yeah, I'm a little surprised. I haven't seen any of the other top 10 teams play yet this year, but just extrapolating from how the club teams in the respective areas and knowing the players played, I'm not surprised that there's some strength up there. Yeah, let's see this West Salem machine at work.
Good pass by Campbell here. Kelly's running the middle to Smith.
And
just great extension, and
Delaney's timing on that.
Yeah. Smith's in the air when the ball is delivered, and that's the key to running that middle.
So she was voted as the most improved player on Sprague's team last year, and Sprague made it to the dance in top 8 and was defeated at first round in final state. But Delaney has just really come on strong. Fantastic player. There's that middle play from West Albany.
That's Lindsay Grossman out of the middle. She got up in the air a little bit sooner that time, and that's the key to running that middle, is you've got to be able to trust your setter that she's going to deliver a ball to you. So go ahead and do your approach, jump, and the ball will come. And
like you said earlier, it starts with the pass. It starts with the pass. Give the setter a chance to do something wonderful.
Oh. Tough pass to set. A little surprised there wasn't a whistle on that set, but.
That was a foregone conclusion call.
Yes.
Big stretch and big up.
Big dig by number 15. Good pass by Campbell.
West Albany getting their hands on it. Finds the line.
She painted that one.
Well, that point should be on the 11 o'clock news.
Lindsey Grossman serving. A little too far off the net to run that middle effectively when you've got a big block like that in front of you.
Great timing by Whipple.
Probably should have set that one outside a little bit. Whipple was just camped, ready to go. Maddie Kelly serving for the Titans, an ace. West Albany needs to settle down right here and get a good pass to try and initiate some offense here.
Or we have the momentum change.
His first missed serve of this set.
Oh.
By my records, that's the 9th of the night.
Didn't even require a timeout from West Albany.
No, it did not.
We've seen a couple of fairly unusual passing rates from both teams here in this last couple of
Taya
points.
Barowis with an ace. It's always nice to have a missed serve and then an ace to get you back in the game.
Free ball is out of there.
Jane Kale back in.
Both teams a little bit off right now.
Interesting that they're not having Kale serve. Hasn't served all night. If she's not a good server or she has a shoulder issue, I'm curious.
Big approach, bigger block.
Big block by Bain and Rabigo.
Great timing on that. Hand position is perfect. Yeah, I think Emily Lair was trying to give some angle, go to the far corner, but middle had it covered. Oh, she makes good on it.
Yep. A little bit higher set in the middle, and that seemed, I wonder if we'll see a little bit more of that. That seemed to work a little bit better than running the quick.
Yeah, a little stutter step, but
yep, it was.
Lair handled it well.
Allie Benedek serving an ace.
He's got a great little jump float serve.
Moisen's been having trouble with it.
Let's see if they go right back to it. Oh, just catches tape. That's too bad. That might have been the momentum opportunity.
Yeah. Moisen serving for the Titans.
Free ball.
And Smith running that quick, but Rabigo did a great job of coming in on the back quick.
Yeah, Sutter had options.
Gotta go. So.
But good timing by Delaney.
Yes,
great timing with the arm swing. Which is a lot to do with the center. There we go, nice back set.
Nice kill by Emily Lair, right on that line.
Emily, she's stinging it from the right side. Left side, middle, right side. All-purpose offensive weapon. Great block by Smith.
And Clark.
And there it is again, that right side.
Another kill by Clark down the line.
It appears to be contentious.
Well, it looks like he got a little pegged in the eye there. I think the call was correct.
Yeah.
Can we see that one again?
Well, while they're looking for that in the truck, that looked like it was in, and it was another right side of cat.
Okay.
Here we go. Nice back set.
Oh, totally in.
Clearly
It was
in.
totally in.
Clear.